so many freaking tabs up. Hold on. All right. Okay. Can you hear me okay? I want to know how some teams afford to 3 or 4 max player. I don't know. It's a lot to it. So my light is out. So that's not good. As you can see, I don't have my normal light on my Spurs logo, so you can barely see it. So that's not good. That's no bueno. And I got this thing. I got this little thing from Goodwill, but unfortunately, it didn't come with the little light, or not light, the remote that comes with it. It's supposed to come with it, so that kind of sucks. But hey, what can you say, man? It was like $1. So like, I could use this, but look at this ugly, like, look at this. Hold on. You see that? That's ugly, dude. I thought this would be way cooler. This thing's stupid. But yeah, so that's a no. Anyways, let's have a talk. So I don't have any tabs like open to talk about this. I have a bunch of random tabs up because I did a video earlier, but wait a minute. Actually, I think I need to keep some of these up because I got copyright claimed. I guess I shouldn't show this since I got copyright claimed on that. Let me delete all this. Yeah, I don't have any tabs open. I just got back from the gym, so your boy doesn't have any tabs up. Oh, thank you. Thanks for becoming a patron. Hey, if anybody wants to become a patron, link in the description, man. Patron, or YouTube member. Anyways, look, we got a lot to talk about. So I did a video not too long. Actually, I posted it yesterday. I had recorded it like 5 days ago, and let me go to it. And the reason why I waited to upload it is because I wasn't sure how people would perceive it. Is that the word? Perceive it? I think so. And yeah, a lot of people didn't like it. Okay, so the video I'm talking about is the Spurs have 2 options, but they're choosing a third, in which I went ahead and just let my thoughts be known that I just want us to low-key blow it up. And I think we need to talk about that. But we have quite a bit to talk about. Now, before we talk about that, though, like, how's everybody doing? It feels like it's been a while since I've ever been on here. Yeah, what's good? Yeah, how's everybody doing? Also, I'm gonna go ahead and go to the Sundaes with Clan because I actually wasn't able to. Something came up and I wasn't able to make a video on this, so we're gonna be answering these as well. So, but yeah, you guys tell me how you're doing. Ask the chat members how they're doing. Just yeah, and we'll get into all this. I'm sorry, I'm kind of rambling. Hold on, I got so much stuff. I gotta make sure. Gosh, dude, I should have did this before. I just didn't want to keep you guys waiting too long. Also, just so you know, I am still working on my, what's it called? Mock draft. And as you see, I have quite a few links on that. Just trying to make sure I still have low end. Okay. I'm good. I can delete all these. Yep. Just delete all these. Good. I'm good. I just want to make sure I didn't need any of these for when I'm making my picks. What is this? Yeah, we can delete that. Yeah, let's delete all this. Yeah, I already did Portland's pick. Yeah, let's delete all that. Okay. All right. Doing good, man. Been chilling and studying NBA prospects. Dude, it is so much fun looking through these prospects. This is the most fun I've ever had talking about sports, because honestly, every single year I haven't really had to worry about college. I didn't watch college, and this is the first year where I genuinely went through it. The only players now that I don't know of, and I'm going to be completely transparent obviously, is Peyton Watson. I don't know any of these players. I know Keon Ellis, Jabari Walker, Travion Williams, I know him. Justin Lewis, Yannick, I don't know him. Alon, I heard his name. Jalen Williams, I know him, don't know him. He's not even in the draft anymore. Don't know him, know of him, know him, don't know him. I don't know if I know Montero. Know him, Don't know him, and then I know all of these players. So yeah, we're having a good time. Unfortunately, some of my videos are getting copyright claimed out of nowhere now. So I'm gonna have to post some that's just not gonna be monetized, and that might kind of hurt the channel a little bit. But who cares? It really is fun, man. I've gone through and wrote about 33 prospects. I'm trying to get 60 plus before draft day. Yeah. That's kind of where I'm at. Like, I'm just trying to get through all of these, and there's even more outside of these picks that I just haven't been able to look at. I looked at a couple of them, but yeah. Like, where's the guy? Is the guy that we talked about before even on here? Yeah, one of the guys we talked about before isn't even on here. I can't remember his name, but if I saw his name, I would know. Yep. So who knows? This is going to be a wild draft. But anyways, okay, so let's go ahead and talk about it. So first and foremost, people in the chat, and let me go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and make a poll. So people in the chat, did you get to see my video? Actually, we can show that. Did you guys get to see my video on blowing it up? And when I came to that conclusion that the Spurs should blow it up. Blow up the roster. There we go. Clan, should you want Kenneth Lofton? Not really. I like Kenneth Lofton. Not really. I would prefer David Roddy. Me personally, I just think that you can get more utility out of him because of his playmaking ability. And on top of it, and on top of it, David Roddy, I feel like if he just lost a few pounds, he will be good. Kenneth Lofton's play style, I don't know if he loses pounds that he gets that much better. You know? I don't know how I feel about it. All right, so I guess you guys don't really have an opinion. All right, so right now we're 50-50 on whether or not the Spurs should just blow up the roster. All right, so here's my thoughts. Because some people have said, and I'll go through the comments even. Let's see. I think that's the best way to respond to it, especially if you haven't even seen the video, like how I was supposed to respond to people that haven't seen it. All right, so let's scroll down. Let's see what we got here. I'm looking for some that disagree. I'd rather just believe on what the Spurs are trying to do. They've been proving us wrong multiple times, so why not just expect good things to happen? But you really nailed the third option. That is probably what the Spurs want to do, and I personally would too. Okay, and what he's talking about, if you don't know what this is about, I said that the Spurs have basically two options, and they're choosing a third, and I don't necessarily think the third is the best option. So you could either just, try to win now and do everything in your power to try to put DJ in the best position where his team can win now, but that would kind of jeopardize the future. That's just my opinion on that. And also the other option is, well, you can just put all of your marbles into the future, which would mean doing some trades, doing some moves on draft day, just doing everything you possibly can to just set up for the future and not necessarily worry about right here and now. And then the third option is what the Spurs have been doing over the last few seasons, which is trying to win, kind of like trying to get into the playoffs while still rebuilding. And I don't think that that's necessarily the best option. Now, this draft in particular is a little lucky, only because our front office went out of their way to get as many draft picks as possible so they could potentially try to, put something together and move up in the draft. Or, even if we stay where we're at, it's so much depth that some of these players are going to fall right in our hands. So it's a lot of options there for our team. But and I think that the front office did a phenomenal job with that. But with that being said, if we just keep it here and we just bank everything on the 2022 NBA draft and we just try to win coming next season, I don't necessarily think anything you can do right now to become a championship team in the timeline in which we would need to if we want to do this for DeJounte Murray. Because all honesty, we look at Derek White right now. Like, you send him over to the Boston Celtics and it's a perfect fit for him and he's able to try to compete for a championship and it's really gonna benefit his career. Now you look at DeJounte Murray, I think that he would I think he would need that same treatment, because right now where it stands, he's not a star. He's not necessarily a superstar. And on top of that, he's kind of in that weird spot where he will be perfect for a team that's competing for a championship, and they would get way more utility out of him than us. If we try to build a team right now as quickly as possible to try to win and get to a championship with DeJounte Murray on the squad, I don't necessarily think that's going to happen. And I think that we're going to be in the same predicament that the Pacers were in, like, you know, during the LeBron era, where they were just getting dominated by LeBron every single year. I don't want to be in that weird spot where it's like we're good enough to be in the playoffs, but we're not good enough to go deep. And I don't think that that's necessary. I think that's, I don't know. I just feel like that's where that will be. I don't think we have enough time to try to build a team or build a roster for DeJounte Murray. Because here's the thing. Even if we got Zach LaVine, and we talked about this already, how we could get Zach LaVine, how we could get DeAndre Ayton, even if we got these two players, that's not enough for a championship. I'm sorry. That's going to take some time. Like, Zach LaVine is pretty, you know what you're going to get out of Zach LaVine. But do you really want me to believe that anybody on this team or our team will be constructed better than how the Chicago Bulls were constructed this past season? And we're in the West? And then DeAndre Ayton is going to have to come into a new role where when he was with the Phoenix Suns, he wasn't really able to come into his own. They kind of had him playing a specific role, and they put all of the effort, all of the weight on Chris Paul and Devin Booker's shoulders. I don't know if he comes here and he just like thrives right off the bat. So I know that that's like real doomsday type talking, but that's just how I see it. So when I say blow it up, I mean just straight up invest in the future. Any means necessary. If the deal is good enough, make the deal. I don't care who it is. The only person that I don't really want to touch is Primo. That's the only person I don't want to touch, because there's so much potential there. And some people are saying, well, he hasn't showed us anything. And I'm like, if you paid attention, the skill set is definitely there. You know what I mean? I don't know. What's your thoughts here? I think 1 year of a dump contract to get the number 3 pick is worth it. Plus, we are not going to be a playoff team next year anyway. And that's the thing. I'm afraid, and I know this is like a weird way of saying this, but I'm afraid that we will be good enough to make the playoffs next season. And that doesn't help us at all. And I'm afraid of that. I don't want to like scrape into the 8th seed and get nothing out of that. And these rebuilds usually take a few seasons, man. It's usually not just one season. And a lot of people that are staying like, or here, let's bring up the roster real quick. Because a lot of people have said, well, just wait and see, right? Just sit back, just wait and see what happens. But the Spurs never had to do that before. Here we go. This roster is not good enough, guys. I mean, even if you add a couple players, this is not a good enough roster. But some people have said, well, let's just wait and see what we get out of Keldon. Let's wait and see what we get out of Devin Vassell. Let's wait and see. And I don't have anything against it. I think Devin Vassell is going to be a good player. Keldon Johnson, I've made my thoughts pretty known on Keldon Johnson. But I just don't think that we should sit back and wait if the opportunity is there to get a star. Like, in the past, the reason why we could sit and wait is because we were already winning. Like, you could just have players slowly grow into their role, slowly become stars, you know, or, you know, slowly come into a role under Duncan. But the fact of the matter is this: once the Spurs tanked, and got Tim Duncan, that was it. There was no more losing seasons. That was it. It just takes one superstar. That was it. You got Duncan, and you literally went to the playoffs. And then the season after that, you won a championship. Like, that was it. It didn't take much. You gotta get your superstar when you can. You gotta get your superstar when you can. Hey, I saw something that was very interesting, by the way. I want to show you guys this. Where is it? Yeah, check this out. So this is NBADraft.net. This is their mock draft. Do you notice who fell, like, on their mock draft, who they have fallen? And this is what I was trying to talk about, because by the way, NBADraft.net is pretty accurate. Year after year, they're pretty accurate. This isn't what my mock draft looks like, but they're pretty accurate usually. But look who fell. They got Shaedon Sharpe falling to us. Now, what's funny about that is I made the argument that Shaden Sharp is not doing himself any favors by not competing in the combine. Like, I said that. I was like, I don't know if that's going to help his stock. And because some people said, well, it's going to keep his stock high. And I'm like, it's just going to keep the gamble there. I don't know if that's necessarily going to help him. Because a lot of scouts were already kind of iffy, you know? So, yeah, I could see this happening too, him actually falling. But we'll wait and see. Some of these are pretty surprising, though. Yeah, Abaji, this high is pretty surprising. Jabari Smith would be worth it. I agree. I think Jabari Smith would be worth it. Dude, Ben Carroll would be worth it. I don't know about Chet. I don't care for Chet that much, but Chet is a great player. You know? But this is all I want, okay? This is the honest truth. What I want the Spurs to do is just trade anyone they possibly can and hold on to Devin Vassell the best you can, and just let teams know Primo's off the table, and just do whatever you have to do. Struggle this season or two if you have to, and just deal with it. Because even if we want to make the argument like, what about DeJounte? He's our star of the future. Even if you want to make that argument, do you really believe, like, truly, like, if we really just think about every possible avenue for the Spurs right now, do you really believe that the Spurs can construct a winning roster that could win a championship while DeJounte Murray is still on the team? Do you really think that that's possible? Because that's going to take some time, and I think that it's going to take DeJounte Murray up into his maybe 30s, and I don't think that that's fair to him. He should be on a team that's already ready to win, and I think that he would fit in perfect. Like, imagine, and I'm not saying that this is actually, like, you know, this can happen, but like, imagine him on the Bucks right now, or like on any team that could utilize somebody like him with his defense and his overall skills. Like, any championship team, or a team that's ready for a championship, could take a DeJounte Murray and do fairly well. We're not in a position that we can do that. I don't know if there's anything we could do right now that would make us a championship caliber team in the next few seasons. I don't know. I don't think there's any avenue. And that's fine. Like, I'm here for the rebuild. Like, I'm happy for the rebuild. Like, I'll have fun watching this rebuild. I'm just saying, selling high on DJ would also would allow us to really get the best return. Yeah. I mean, this is his, technically his prime right now, right? Like, this will be the best possible. I mean, he just became an all-star, and you got to keep in mind, it's a dangerous game you're doing right now if you just hold on to him for dear life as long as you can. It's a dangerous game, because even as good of a season that he's had this season, the NBA doesn't see him the same way that we see him. It's just the fact of the matter. They don't see him the same way we see him. He didn't get MIP, and it's crazy he didn't get MIP, but he didn't even get all defensive team, first or second. The NBA obviously sees him differently than we see him. You have to sell now if you're going to do this. Plan just wants to excuse to watch more college ball. I'm going to watch college ball regardless. Does this make sense? Honestly, I was expecting more pushback. I don't really see, and I'm cool with pushback. Like, if you disagree, just say you disagree. Like, I'm not gonna get angry. It's just, I don't know. I was expecting way more pushback, because Lord knows I got some pushback. Wait, not here. Wait, did I lose the video that quick? Here we go. Here. All right, let me see if there's anything else. Jamie J's, he's dope. I like him. To me, blow it up would just mean trading DJ and Pirtle, then the end of the bench players, maybe Jones. Then KJ needs one more year on this team without DJ to see how much. Guys, I'm gonna try to red pill you, okay? You guys ready? Hold on, let me bring something up. It's time to get real. Don't hate me, okay? Can we talk about Keldon Johnson for a minute? And what else did I have on here? I said blow up the team. Primo will be a star. Sundaes will claim questions. Okay. Let's talk about Keldon Johnson. And then actually, can I change this? I'm going to change this. Say KJ discussion. There we go. Primo. All right. Yeah. Let's talk about Keldon Johnson. I just changed the title. All right. Let's talk about Keldon Johnson. Let me get real with you, okay? And this is gonna be a hard pill to swallow. Wait a minute. Is there any better ones than this? Oh my god. Let's just do this one. There we go. I just wanted some type of visual. We'll just have him. No, that's not a good one. Yeah, this one's fine. All right. Let's talk about him. Okay. Keldon Johnson. Here's the thing. You have too much faith. I'll talk about that in a minute. Keldon Johnson. I don't think he'll be a star. I know a lot of people have said Keldon Johnson is going to be an all-star. I don't know, but I don't think that he'll be a star. And the reason being is because I don't think that there's enough in his toolbox for him to be a star. If you really pay attention to Keldon Johnson's game, like really pay attention to what type of player he is, he's basically a catch and shoot. And secondly, he's a drive to the basket. There's no in-between game. There's no shot creation. It's going straight into your chest, making the space that way, and throwing the ball up, which he has really good touch around the rim. I will give him that. But I don't think that he'll be a star. You need more to be a star. Not only that, even defensively, he's a little flat-footed. And that's just something that he hasn't corrected, and I don't know if he will be able to correct it. But the style that he plays is very reminiscent of a really good role player. Yeah, great role player. Exactly. Yeah, I just saw that. He can become an ISO play. Wait, if he can become an ISO player, I don't think that's like. Can you really think of a lot of players that didn't start off as like, or how could I say this? Players that didn't show many glimpses of being an ISO player and then becoming a good ISO player. I don't really know. I've seen a lot of Spurs games. I've seen basically all the Spurs games this season. I missed a few, but like I've seen basically all of them. And there's no glimpse, not one time, of Keldon Johnson becoming a star. And what I mean by that is there's a lot of different things that would make you become that would, merit you becoming a star. Like, let me see. We brought this up before in a video. Let me see if I still have the visuals. It was on. It's more than this. Is this the one? Oh no, you can see what I'm looking at. Headshot, index, assists, scoring gravity. This is a good one. Here we go. All right. Yeah, this kind of shows it right here. So if you don't know what this is the high value assists versus scoring gravity. So the higher it goes up, these are like really good assists that don't necessarily just result in 2 points or 3 points. It also results in like free throws, just anything that would produce points. Okay. So high value assist here, and then scoring gravity is just basically what you can kind of bring, all aspects of creating a shot for yourself is there in scoring gravity. And as we can see here, and we talked about this already, but all of the players that you expect to be in this area are in this area, like every single one of them. Like you just name one and they're in this area. There's not many players that really shock you here. It makes complete sense just looking on here. So you can even see like Draymond Green doesn't have much scoring gravity at all, like actually terrible scoring gravity, but you can see his high value assists are very high. Same with Rajon Rondo, LaMelo Ball, Markelle Fultz on here, but Trae Young. And then as you can see, the players that have both of those things are very apparent as well. Like they're right there. Jimmy Butler's right here. As far as scoring gravity, you can see Steph Curry's right there. And all of these players, this is what you would, this is how they're doing against their peers. And then you can see right here, this is DeJounte Murray, which this is where you expect him to be, where he's a star, or he's borderline star, but not quite there. Like he's kind of still in the pack, but slightly outside the pack. And that's where I've been saying that he is. But as far as Keldon, I don't know if he's on here at all. I don't know where Keldon would be, but this is kind of what shows you this is what separates a star from like, the rest of the pack, right? Ooh, DeJounte or LaMelo Ball. Dude, I made an argument that DeJounte was better than LaMelo Ball. And then some people pushed back on that and they were like, LaMelo's better. I don't know. Honestly, I think they're about the same right now. I mean, that's just my idea. That's what I think. I think LaMelo Ball's like, I don't know, man. His natural talent. And that's the thing, because LaMelo Ball is much younger than DeJounte, right? Like, how old is LaMelo Ball? Because that's the thing, too. You got to kind of look at that. Because LaMelo Ball, I mean, even comparing the two, I mean, would you kind of give the edge to LaMelo Ball because of his age? He's 20. He's 20. Yeah. I think when it's all said and done, LaMelo will be a better player. But right now, I think it's slightly disrespectful to say, like, he's that much better than DJ, you know? I think that's kind of disrespectful. Who dad will win in the fight? Ooh. Ooh. I made up with DJ's dad. You guys remember, like, we had, like, low-key beef. I made up with him. We're cool now. I like him. All right, we're cool now. So I'm going to pick him. I'm going to pick Mr. Murray. Yeah, I'm going with Mr. Murray there. Hold on. Yeah, let's go back to this. There was more. Hold on, there was something else that was very apparent. Did I even... Man, what'd I do with it? Oh, well. Did I not save it? I know I saved it. Maybe it is this. Is it this? I guess it's this. Playmaking talent, finishing talent. Oh, yeah, this is it. This is it. You can see here that playmaking ability. Wait, actually, I don't know. Did I? I don't know. But anyways, finishing ability, you know, that's the y-axis. And then playmaking ability, that's the x-axis. So you can also see it happens again, even in this regard. Where the heck is DJ on this one? He should be. Oh, I think he's right here. Okay. Yeah. See, once again, right there, like slightly above the pack. But yeah, he's right there. Anthony Davis, he had a lot of injuries this season, and he's not that much of a playmaker anyway. And then it makes sense for all the finishing guys to be able, LeBron to be. Man, LeBron's been a superstar his entire career, huh? And then Steph Curry's right here. Trae Young, oh my goodness. Jokic, yeah, all the superstars right here. I feel like somebody's missing. Where's Jimmy? Jimmy doesn't make a lot for his team, though. Dang, look how far back LaMarcus Aldridge is. Oh, my goodness. Clint Capella is, like, the worst of the worst. Even in finishing? How bad did Clint Capella play this season? This is terrible. We need somehow to trade for... You are not trading for Brandon Ingram. Their team is too set right now. They're not doing anything. They've been making some really good moves. They're not doing anything. They are not giving you Brandon Ingram, no matter what you do. Their team is too perfect. I'll be honest, the Pelicans are kind of scary. See, and here's another thing too. Can I just talk about this? Because look, guys. Look. This is cause of concern, okay? I know people want to sit back and let's just wait. No, we need to invest in our future now because look at this. Wait. Dang, how did I mess up that quick? Hold on. We're gonna figure this out. Look, what the why does I got a better idea. All right, guys, just look at this. Look at our division. Just look at it. Look at our division. Look at our division. Even the Houston Rockets, even though we had a better season, they're more set than us. Like they're way more set up than us. But not only that, the freaking Memphis Grizzlies are on the cusp of potentially being a championship caliber team if Ja Morant stays healthy and they add another piece, which if they get Walker Kessler out of this draft, they're going to be very good, okay? And then you got the Dallas Mavericks. Obviously, they got their superstar. New Orleans Pelicans, where we thought, okay, well, hey, Zion wants out. We're good. No, it seems that Zion wants to stay. Great for us. Meanwhile, they have CJ McCollum and freaking Brandon Ingram. And then they have a pick right ahead of us in the draft, which more than likely they'll probably go after AJ Griffin or, you know, somebody who's a catch and shooter. But my point is, there's so much ahead of us. Like, I know you can see this win-loss with the Pelicans, but they made a trade, I think, in the middle of the season, right? So, like, I get it, but dude, we're not as set as these other things. The only reason why our record is even well, it's not even close to 500, but the only reason why it was able to get to 400 is because we're the Spurs, that we played hard every game, but that's it. And at the end of the season, we went on a little bit of run, but everybody was sitting their players because they were either tanking or getting prepared for the playoffs. This is not a good team. And I don't think that I'm being premature here, like, at all. I don't think I'm being premature. The way that this team is set up right now, it speaks volumes of waiting and seeing. Like, just wait and see what we got this season. And I'll tell you guys the truth. Before the season, I was very open about this. I was like, okay, I want to see what we got. Okay, what type of team do we have? What is this team going to look like when it's all said and done? And I was excited to see it. And when it was all said and done, even though we went on a little run at the end of the season, they were exactly what I was hoping they wouldn't be. Okay, Lonnie Walker was basically the same player, which he's gonna be a free agent now. He was basically the same player, but got more aggressive after the White trade, which was weird. DeJounte Murray definitely made a step forward, but we kind of expected that, right? I mean, you kind of expect DeJounte to have a good season, or at least his stats to be spread out. I wasn't expecting him to average more than 20 points, but hey, it happened. He averaged 21. Devin Vassell, basically still who we thought, and I understand people that say give Devin Vassell another try or another year. Keldon Johnson, exactly who I thought he was, like just a really good role player. And I was hoping maybe Jock Landale would show a little bit of something, but it's like, he's good. He's fine. Like, I would keep him on the roster for sure. But all I'm trying to say is, like, this team is not going to be good enough. It's not constructed. The fact that they were even able to get 38 wins, it speaks volumes of their effort and speaks volumes of Popovich and that coaching staff, because I don't know who else could have got that many wins out of this team. It's not even construct. Like, I can't even put this on paper and break down to you what type of team this is. I can't. Like, seriously, I can't. You got a point guard who does a little bit of everything, okay? Not necessarily elite at one thing. I would say maybe elite at playing the passing lanes, getting steals. Maybe you could say he's elite there, but like, he's a point guard that's pretty much good at everything, but not elite at like very specific things. You have and I'm gonna keep Josh Primo out of this only because like he was a rookie, he's like 18 and he kept jumping back from the NBA to the G League. So you just take him out. Josh Richardson, he's already established. We don't have to worry about that, but he came later. Devin Vassell, people call him a two-way. I haven't really seen the two-way. Clan ain't I am a Spurs fan. I mean, look. Wait, can you see? I'm a Spurs fan. I love my Spurs. I love the Spurs. I do. I'm a Spurs fan. I am. I'm just saying I can't tell you how this team is constructed. Yeah, he's not a two-way yet. Yeah, I can't even say he's a two-way. It's like, is he? I don't know. I was hoping Devin Vassell would be a guy that creates his own shot a little bit more. He got the opportunities. Did he? Not really. Like, he kind of ended up being just a catch-and-shoot player for the most part. I mean, you got Doug McDermott who comes in and we give him the ball a few plays and, he jack up a few threes and he goes sit down. Jock Landale, same thing. Zach Collins obviously coming off an injury. Trey Jones, I would say Trey Jones is a very solid piece. I don't talk about him a lot, but I would say he's a very solid piece. Very solid piece. Okay, very solid piece. He will work perfect if next to a superstar or something. Like, he will be fine. But he's a backup point guard. We know what he is, a backup point guard. Jakob Poeltl, he's a shot blocker. Can't guard the perimeter at all. I mean, some people will say, if you're a center, you don't have to. That's not true. You have to somewhat in today's NBA. And there's a lot of people, even in this draft, that kind of can do that. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know what this team is. I don't know what this team is. I can't tell. Like, previous. All right. Let me show you something. All right. Let's compare. We're gonna do some comparison here. Did they have anything where? That's fine. Look at this. Okay, I'm not trying to like you know, bring up some old feelings, but I kind of am. I can tell you how this team is constructed. Like, I could tell you, like, it makes everything just fits perfectly with each other. It's just perfect. You got a point guard who you can basically do a little bit of everything, but he's a perfect facilitator. He can attack the mid range. He can attack the pick and roll perfectly. He's a great passer. You got Tim Duncan, who's basically the heart of the team. You can go to him one-on-one if you need to, but at the same time, he is the main facilitator, okay? Like, even though Tony Parker's the facilitator, Tim Duncan is like the main guy, okay? He's the one that gets the ball rolling. You got Manu Ginobili coming off the bench, and he's their spark plug right next to Patty Mills, and he also kind of facilitates the passing. Him and Tim Duncan were kind of the big passers of that team. And you got Kawhi Leonard, who starts, and he's your two-way, okay? He's the one that brings you defense, and he can also bring you some offense. But he's kind of your X factor, all right? You got Boris Diaw, who's also a phenomenal passer, who's also a stretch big that kind of opens up things for Tim Duncan. You got Danny Green, another two-way next to Kawhi Leonard, who brings you the three ball while also playing phenomenal defense next to him. Like, this team is just like perfectly constructed. You got Marco Bellinelli, who's another a smart, high IQ player that comes off the bench and plays, you know, popping threes. Exactly. It makes sense. This team makes sense. You got Austin Day, who doesn't play. It all makes sense. This team just makes sense. Too many guards. Are you talking about this team? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what's funny is that, like, a lot of people talked about how like, we have too many guards, but like every single team in the NBA, even if you look at the teams that's in the finals right now that's about to play each other, like, they have one main center, and that's kind of it. Everyone else is kind of smaller. They're either wing players or guards. Like, I don't know. It's just, God, all I'm saying is I'm not expecting us to have another Tim Duncan or anything. I'm just saying it starts there, okay? It starts with the superstar. It starts there. That's what's important. And it's like we're losing track of what's important here. I'm sorry. None of these players are superstars. Now, I believe in Josh Primo. Just give my boy Josh a little time. But none of these players right now are superstars, okay? Let's just leave the teenager out of it. No one on this team right now is a superstar. Our wings are undersized. Well, that's true too. But it's just not going to happen. And you know what I expect? And this just, maybe I don't have a lot of faith in Spurs fans. I expect Lonnie Walker to leave the Spurs, go somewhere, do okay, like do decent somewhere, and like Spurs fans go crazy about how Lonnie Walker, you know, he thrives other places and it was all Popovich's fault. Like, I just expect that to happen. I just like how Skip Bayless is doing with the Derek White thing. I just expect people to do that, and that's bull. Like, Lonnie Walker's gotten so many opportunities. Well, see, that's the thing. Kawhi wasn't a superstar to begin with. You never know. That is true. But I tell you, I mean, at least I can speak for myself here, I guess. Kawhi Leonard, early on, I saw glimpses like, oh yeah, he's going to be a star. Like, I saw it. I think a lot of Spurs fans saw it. Shoot, how old was Kawhi 2013? 21? How old is Kawhi Leonard now? Kawhi's 30? Really? 22? In 2023, he was 22? I thought he was 21. I don't know. I thought he was 21. But, dude, you guys... Well, hold on. Let's see if I can get away with this. I don't want to be copyright. Oh, here we go. What is this on? You remember this? I mean, we can sit here and play dumb like, you know. Well, no, hold on. I don't want to show this one. I got to make sure it's not a freaking... Here we go. You can play dumb all you want and say, oh, we didn't see Kawhi coming. We didn't know Kawhi would be so. We can play stupid. But I remember 21-year-old Kawhi Leonard doing this. I remember this, okay? I remember this in the finals and sitting back and saying, he gonna be a star. I remember this. I remember all these glimpses. This wasn't the only time. He did this all the time. He does it all the time. He did it all the time. 24, he was 22. Yeah, so this is 2023, actually. This is the 2023 finals. This isn't the 2024 finals. He was doing this before. That's my point. He had the body. He had the athleticism. He had the movement of his feet. He had the defense. He had the glimpses on offense. You saw it. I feel you. I feel you. DJ potential. He gets better every year. He's 26. Or 25. But he's about to be 26. I feel you. I understand what you're saying. I feel you. I do. I genuinely know what you're saying. But at the same time, typically, these players show it way earlier. Now, I know DJ had like those injuries and a lot of setbacks and stuff like that. But at the same time, you see it early. And at this time, how many more years do we have of peak DJ? I don't know. I mean, probably a few, but I don't know. And if we just have a few, can we construct a championship roster while he's on the team? Can we do that for him? I don't know if we can. I don't know. I don't think so. Oh, hold on. I want to address something. It's M-Easy. M-Easy always give me a hard time. Should I even respond? Well, I got it on the... I mean, I got it on the title to talk about. All right, M-Easy. You got to stop the Primo superstar talk. You sound ridiculous. All right. Okay. All right. Which part of it is ridiculous? All right. Is it ridiculous that I'm saying that I believe that Primo could become a superstar? I mean, if that's ridiculous, I mean, I can try to explain myself. Which part is ridiculous? I never say he's a superstar right now. I mean, I never said that. Obviously, he got work to do. But I have reasons for that. Do you want to know my reason for that? How can you blow up an already young team? Easy. You can, you want to know how to do it? Hold on. Let me bring up the roster again. How do you blow this team up? Well, you can invest in your future by getting a lot of draft picks. And basically, that will be DJ, Jakob, even Keldon. That will be blowing it up. And I mean, and Jakob is like 26. What was that? Oh, thank Cushmaster. Thank you. And then he posted trees. Okay, that's pretty funny. Anyways, but yeah, Jakob Pertl, he's a little bit older. Yeah, I mean, that's how you would blow it up. Clan, you going? Yeah. Are you serious? Am I going live for the draft? Yes, I'm going live for. Are you crazy? Yes. What's wrong with you? Of course. I'm gonna have Smirnoffs on deck, and I'm making wings that night. Okay, we're gonna have a wing party. So everybody bring your wings, but we're gonna announce that a little bit more later. But yeah, I'm gonna have wings like right here. It's gonna be a fun time. Okay, we're gonna have a great time. It's gonna be a couple hours stream. Like that's gonna be a long stream. But hey, we've done longer. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. No Memphis. Screw that. No. Yeah. No, I'm okay. What was I talking about? Oh, Primo. All right. Okay. Oh God. All right. I don't even know how to explain this. Like, let's see. Look, it's on the thing to talk about. So let's talk about Josh Primo. Let me go to Instagram just to get some visuals. Josh Primo. Here we go. All right, what we got, Josh? Hey, Josh Primo's on vacation. I didn't even know that. All right, Joshua Primo. Share them wings, clan. Man, they're gonna be fire. Okay, we're gonna have a good time. I'm also gonna have my boy Swish Hill on. You guys know, I don't know if you guys knew this, but I'm literally best friends with Swish Hill. Like literally, like IRL, like we're best friends. But I think he's getting pizza and I'm gonna have wings. So like between picks, we're gonna talk about what the Spurs just did and everything, and then he'll jump off and then we'll jump back on. Look at this dunk on. Oh my goodness. But anyways, okay, Josh Primo. Everything that shows he could potentially be a superstar is there. Okay. He has the natural ability to kind of slide on the court offensively. He can create space. He has the physicality to be able to be that. God, I don't know. He has the shooting. He has the basketball IQ. I've seen it with his playmaking. I've seen it with his facilitating. The problem with Primo, the reason why a lot of people don't see it is because a lot of people only saw Josh Primo when he played with, with the Spurs. Okay. And you like, I don't see much. But here's the thing. Josh Primo, I watched the G League. You guys remember this. When the Spurs were losing like crazy, I switched over this channel because we were already doing watch parties. I was like, we're going to look at the G League. That's what we're going to watch. We're going to watch some G League. And that's all I was doing was watching G League and watching Josh Primo. And one thing that happened when he went to the G League is that they told him to take a more aggressive role. They were like, look, you need the ball in your hands and you need to be the facilitator. You need to be the main playmaker. You need to be the main shooter, scorer on the team. And I have to say, situationally, he would just turn it on. Like, it was certain points, and I know it's the G League, but still, it's grown men, it's real talent, it's professional talent. And one thing that I saw from Josh Primo, where I was like, okay, these are glimpses here, is that he, during those games, it was one game in particular, I can't remember exactly like who they were facing, but it was one game in particular, and he started off playing very reserved. Like, he took a back seat like he did in college. Like, he was like, I'm gonna let my teammates do their thing, and I'm just going to try to facilitate for them a little bit, but I'm not going to take over. Now, they were down maybe by like 10, or they really needed him, and you could tell that the coaching staff talked to him during halftime, because he came into the second half and he just turned it on a notch. He had certain mannerisms to him where I was like, dude, that was Kobe-esque. That was Mamba mentality. Like, it was nasty, guys. It was certain points where I was like, oh my goodness. And even when his shot wasn't going down, he would do small things like get a charge here and there. He would poke the ball loose. He would always do something that helped his team win. It was always something. And when he went to the Spurs, they actually resorted him back to that catch and shoot role. So I know a lot of people are going to just see the Spurs games and say, oh, he's not going to be a star, or I don't see it. There's nothing there. But I'm telling you, it's there. It was there in the G League. It was there even when you watch any type of clips of him. It's there. It's just a matter of honing in on it. He has everything in his arsenal to be great. He has the right mentality. He has the toughness. Even in the NBA, if we want to just talk about him playing for the Spurs, you know what I saw? I still saw a guy that when you really needed a shot, when you really needed something to happen, he still made it happen. Sometimes it didn't come down on the score sheet, on the stat sheet, but he still did it. He did certain things all the time. So I don't know. It's just one of those things. It was similar to when I used to watch Derek White. And he was only getting like 5 minutes, 6, 7, 8 minutes a game off the bench, and he was playing like garbage time. And I was saying, dude, he might be like our second, if not the best point guard on the team, facilitator on the team. I was like, he got something special. And then after the DJ injury, everyone saw it and they were like, oh my goodness, Derek White's amazing. And even now, people are like, oh my God, Derek White's amazing. And it's like, it's there. It's just not every player will hone in on it. Okay, not every player will reach their potential. I understand that, but the Spurs, if you really believe in their scouting, they have an eye for talent. And Josh Primo, he was one that people were not expecting to go that high, and it was a reason why they grabbed him, because they were expecting him this season to be a top 5 pick. So I don't know. Did I explain it well enough? Josh Primo is going to be a star. Like, I have a lot of faith in that. If he doesn't, okay, but I see it. I don't care. Then Primo should be one of the best players this summer. In the summer, the way you're. Oh no, I think he will. Yeah, no, I think he will. Yeah, we'll see. We'll wait and see. No, I think he will. I think he will. I think he'll be a really good player in the summer league. Yeah, you'll see. I think he's gonna make a pretty nice jump. No, I actually do believe that. We talking about Skip? What Skip say? Skip Bayless a fake? Skip Bayless, man. I hate him, bro. I hate Skip Bayless, bro. That tweet was so... He got ratioed out of oblivion, by the way. That tweet was so out of left field, bro. Let me see if I can find it. Can I find it? God, I have to actually go through Skip Bayless stuff. Obviously, I wouldn't have liked that tweet. I don't even know why I looked over here. Let me see. Oh man, he got ratioed out of oblivion. Gosh, he tweets so much. Where is it? If you guys see it, just yell at me. Oh, here it is. Oh my God, dude. I didn't even see this one. Did I see this one? I didn't even see this one. I said from the start of his San Antonio career that Derek White has star quality. Oh my goodness. Okay, guys, you know how high I am on Derek White, okay? You know I love me some Derek White, right? Like, it became a meme on this page on how much, or this channel, how much I love Derek White, right? Like, even if you watch my trailer, like the trailer that I put on the page, on the channel. Why I keep saying page? On the channel, it has me screaming Derek White, okay? You guys know I love me some Derek White. Oh, wait, no, I did see this one. Because I tweeted right here, I hate you. Okay, so I did see this one. How many of these did he post? I don't know. But anyways, he said he should still be a Spur. That's on Spurs coach. Popovich destroyed his confidence. That's so stupid. Oh, that's so stupid. Oh, that's so wrong. That is so wrong. Oh my God, I can attest to this. This is so wrong. I never once said Derek White will be a star. And if I did, I was just wrong. I never said that. That was me being crazy if I said that. I don't think I've ever said that. I said that he's going to be, I felt like he will be the best point guard. And he was the best point guard on the team for a while. And that's what I thought. I was like, oh man, he's a great point guard after Tony. Like, that's how I saw him. Not necessarily saying he will be a star like Tony Parker. But this is just wrong. Popovich destroyed his confidence. This is just so wrong. Guys, I remember I went to a game. So this shows Skip Bayless doesn't watch any Spurs. I went to a game in Memphis, okay? It was the Grizzlies versus Spurs, obviously. And Derek White had a terrible first half. Like, god awful, right? Like, and that was one thing he always struggled with was his confidence. The one thing that he got out of being a San Antonio Spur was confidence. Early on, he did not have confidence. And if you recall, see, this is what I think happened with Skip Bayless, and I'll explain in a minute. But I went to a game, and he had a terrible first half. The halftime came, and he was the first one to come to the court because, you know, he was really down on himself. He felt like he played like trash. And one of the first people that came over and talked to him was Popovich. Like, Popovich sat him down, sat next to him, and they talked for a good 5 to 10 minutes. And then other players came up, like Rudy Gay came up and started talking to him, saying, hey, man, it's going to be okay. Like, players started coming up to him to encourage him. Now, the rest of the game, he was still trash. But at the end of the day, I mean, Popovich was very supportive of Derek White. I think what's going on with Skip, which this is why he drives me crazy, is because he saw one game. And the game that he saw where he's trying to equate Popovich to destroying Derek White's confidence is literally the Game 7 playoff game. That's it against the Nuggets. Because if you guys recall, Derek White didn't play like a part of the fourth quarter or something. Like, he's literally taken one instance and creating a whole truth out of it. Popovich has been nothing but supportive of Derek White. He dissed Pop like 2 times. He just has a hatred. He has a hatred for like coaches, man. He hates coaches that have an ego. I think that's what it is, because he has an ego. And I think that it's like an attack on his ego when he sees another old man with the ego. He did that with Bill Belichick, and he did it with obviously doing it with Popovich. Where is it? Here it is. At least the Spurs will have some representation in this year's finals. Former Spur Derek White. Okay, I didn't see this one actually. Oh, this was the, oh my God. The player who lived in Pop's. That's funny. He got like no likes on it. He usually get more likes than this, doesn't he? Oh, maybe not. All right. The player who lived in Pop's doghouse. I don't know where he got this from. Pop, the hardest I've seen Pop on a player was Danny Green, and he didn't even go to Pop's doghouse, whatever that means. Whose confidence was destroyed in That is crazy. He came to San Antonio with no confidence. I remember Derek White not having confidence. The Spurs didn't destroy it. He got real confident his last season. His last couple seasons, he was super confident with the Spurs. Ooh, who said that? Your opinion is wrong. Derek White is not close to the best player on ball. Yeah, he's not close to. Well, he's like the 5th best on their roster. I think that's fair. He's behind Jaylen Brown, obviously. He's behind Jason Tatum, obviously. I would even argue behind Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart kind of takes on a huge leadership role there. And then he's behind Horford. Like, he's like 5th. Oh, are you saying he's the best playmaker for Boston? He is the best playmaker for Boston. I will admit that. I will say Jason Tatum is a pretty good, out of double teams. But, yeah, he's the best. Skip probably don't even know who Fasel is. Probably he don't. Skip just has inferiority complex, and it shows every show. That's what it is, bro. It's just the fact that he's behind. Oh my gosh, I didn't know I got this many likes on this. Who is this? He was definitely in the doghouse because he was inconsistent. Shut up. Shut up. That's stupid. I mean, what player wasn't inconsistent? Like, shut up. Oh, he was in the doghouse because he was inconsistent. That's stupid. Shut up. Every player was okay. Then every player's in the doghouse. Every player was inconsistent. What does that even mean? What are you talking about? He was definitely in the doghouse because he was inconsistent. That's stupid. Every player is in Pop's doghouse, I guess, because they're inconsistent. Shut up. Okay, we have more to talk about. All right, let me go ahead and pick a few of these because this is the Sundays with Clan that we didn't get to. And maybe I'll save some of these for next week. Let me see, which ones do we want to answer now? Kings might want to trade 4th pick for a win now player. Would you trade something like Jakob in a pick? All right, guys. All right, I'm getting tired of these. No hate to Nick here for this question. This isn't a bad question. I just think it speaks volumes of like how Spurs fans think about this. Okay. You're not going to get the 4th overall pick by trading Jakob and your 9th pick. Okay. Sorry, I'm late. We're just talking about these now, like these questions. You're not going to get the Kings' 4th pick by trading Jakob. Because let's go ahead and get this out of the way. Pick 9, 20, and 25. Let's just assume that those are going to be on. They're going to have to be on the table. Okay. You're not going to be able to. At this point, let's just talk about the picks are a gimme. You're not going to be able to trade Jakob for a 4th overall pick. Okay. No one would. What? Okay. Why would the Kings take that? Why would the Kings take? The Kings are a very strange team. Don't get me wrong. But why? It's the Kings, brother. It can have impeccable. The Kings. Why would the King? Why? Hold on. What? I mean, they've done some crazy things, but like, let's see. Even them getting rid of Halliburton for Sabonis, that's wild. But at least there's some like reason to it. Sabonis is at least a all-star. Hold on. 2022. Why? There's no way. Let's see. Oops. I didn't even click that. Let's see here. Is this still... guys, can you tell me, is this updated? I haven't seen their roster. I know I did a... Well, no, this is updated, I think. What? Why? 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 How do you become a moderator? I'm going to trust you. Wait a minute. Daily Hoops. Hold on. Daily Hoops, how long have you been a subscriber? I feel like I've seen your name quite a bit. Did you change your name? Win now? Win now. Win now. They're going to do it because they want to win now. Okay, maybe the Kings are just that stupid. But I'm sorry. I'm going to give them a little credit. Okay? I think you can get a better player at the 4th overall pick than trading it for Jakob. I'm sorry. I feel like there's another team. Okay, can I say it like this? I think there's another team that can offer more than Jakob Poeltl in a 9th. I'm sorry. I think there's another team that can offer more than that. I'm sorry. I don't buy into the Kings taking on Jakob in a 9th pick. Or and the second one was like Jakob and 20 and 25. I don't know why they would be that stupid. I don't know. They're crazy. They do some wild things and things that don't make sense. But I'm pretty sure they're dying to get a guard right now. Okay, because that's usually what they do. They're like, we already have a guard, and let's get another star guard, and let's get two guards that not going to be able to play with each other. That seems like a more Kings thing to do than Jakob. Maybe Jakob and Keldon. I can kind of see that. Probably Devin. I can kind of see that. Your Spurs Empire. Hey, Spurs Empire. What's up, clan? I like what we have unless we don't have to give up a lot to get a top 5 pick. I'll be real with you guys. This is my take. And my boy Impeccable. I don't talk about you, Impeccable. I talk to Impeccable every day, like him and Switch Hill and Maddie. And I don't talk about them. Oh my God. I talk to them every day. And I know for a fact Switch Hill is very high on trading up, which I will be perfectly fine with it too. But I'm just of the notion that some of these guys are just gonna fall, man. Even Jaden Ivey, like they have him at 4th right here. I wouldn't be surprised if he fell. Because a lot of scouts or a lot of teams aren't as high on him as they thought. Shaden Sharp, he's definitely going down due to what just happened with him. Keegan Murray's gonna stay where he's at, I think. AJ Griffin's gonna probably stay where he's at, or probably be 8th. But look, you're gonna have a chance at some really good guys at the very least. Like even if we count, all right, let's just do easy counting game, okay? Let's just do like who's expected to be the best players, the most NBA ready players right now, okay? You got Chet, 1, 2, and we're 9th, okay? And I'm really high on this draft. I know some people aren't, but you got Chet, Jabari, Banchero, Jaden Ivey, Shaden Sharp. Well, let's not do Shaden Sharp yet. I don't know if he. Keegan Murray, AJ Griffin, NBA ready. Let's see. Who else is NBA ready? I feel like I'm missing somebody. Let me see. Benedict Mathurin. All right, let's just say he's gone. We're at 6. Okay, I guess we need to just do the best players now. Well, no, I think Abaji's pretty. Well, I'm not gonna include him. All right, anyways, Shaden Sharp, we're at 7. And let's just say, I don't know, Dyson Daniels is gone, and that's 8. Dude, you got Jeremy Sohan right there at 9. Boom. Like you're gonna at least have 1, or you have Tari Eason. Boom. Like you're good no matter what. You know what I'm saying? I'm just high. Okay. What? All right. Ain't nothing wrong with that, brother or sister. I don't know what you are. Johnny Davis is NBA ready, and Sohan. Oh, Johnny Davis. Hey, where's Johnny Davis? Oh, he's 12 right here. That's weird. I don't think he's gonna go all the way down to 12. I don't want to do it. Should I give it away? I'm not gonna give away my mock yet. But he's definitely not going. I don't think he'll go 12. Well, that's my point. See, there you go. I totally forgot about Johnny Davis. You know what I mean? Hey, can I say something? All right, I think are we done with all these? Oh wait, maybe I should answer. No, I'm. Let me see. Are any of these worth talking about? Because I do want to talk about Johnny Davis for a minute, and I know that that's gonna be like, it's gonna be very petty of me to think this way, but I want to know what you guys think. Hi, Clan. Could you make a video about Rocco? Okay, I gotta save that one. Survey. If you choose a player to package in a trade, who would you trade and who would you keep between Keldon Johnson and Devin Vassell? Okay, I don't think any of these else ones. Would you trade Keldon for a 3rd or 4th? Yeah, easy. Yeah, heck yeah. Yeah, that's yeah. 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 Yep. Yep. Would I trade Keldon for? Yep. 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 Let's try that again. And what was the question? Would I trade Keldon for a 3rd or 4th? Yep. Yep. I sure would. Thanks for subscribing. Thank you. But yep. Yep. I sure would. Tell me you wouldn't. Go ahead. Lie to me. Someone please lie to me and tell me you wouldn't. Yep. Yep. I sure would. Okay. So I want to talk about this when it comes to Johnny Davis. I don't know how I feel about it, and I feel like, I don't know, man. It feels like I'm kind of being a jerk, even like bringing this up, but like, oh wait, is there a discussion about this? Oh, I thought I was the only one. All right, so I was watching ESPN the other day, or something. I don't remember what I was watching, but a commercial came on, and it was of Johnny Davis, and wait, are people talking about this? Oh, maybe they're just like laughing about it. Surreal seeing Johnny Davis in a Taco Bell commercial. Future. Oh, okay. People are like more hype on it. Okay, I just thought it was weird. I don't know how I feel about it. How do you guys feel about this commercial he's like? And the only reason why I feel weird about it is not that, like, obviously make money off your name, you know what I mean? But like, God, it's so early. I don't know if I've seen it has other picks, like lottery picks, been in commercials already. I mean, I know you can do it in college, but like, it's literally like the commercial literally starts off with him getting drafted, I think, and then he like goes to Taco Bell. I don't know. Yeah, Taco Bell does suck, but that's not my point. Every time I see his Taco Bell commercial, it's funny because they never say what pick he is. Oh, yeah. So am I overreacting? The reason why I didn't do a video on this because I was just like, I don't know how I feel about it, you know? Like, it's like make your money, but then it's like, really? It's so, really? Like, I didn't see any other pick do this. Really? It's just strange to me. I mean, and I don't know his personality at all, you know? I don't know. Hold on. Someone's addressing me, but I didn't. Hold on. What did it say? I was kidding. Clan, I'm a Spurs. Wait, I am Spurs Nation. I was sub for a while on my other account, then it was hacked and banned. So this is my other channel. So can I get moderated? Yes. Just don't abuse your powers, okay? Hold on. There we go. There you go. Just don't abuse your powers. Johnny Davis falls out of the lottery draft. Could be possibility. It's just, is that weird? I guess I'm the only one, huh? I won't stand for Taco Bell slant. Are you like really though? Okay. I don't know, man. I'm just tripping, I guess. I'll stop. I won't worry about it. I don't know. The first thing I saw, like the first time I saw it, I didn't see, whoa, that's Johnny. I was like, that's a little premature. Yeah, a little cocky, just a little bit. What about that guy, Patrick Baldwin? Oh my God. Hey, throw some names out there and I'm going to answer those and then I'm going to hop off. I'll try to get back on sometime this week, maybe. I'll see what I can do. Just throw some names out there. Who do you want like a quick take on? And I probably did a video on them already, but should Spurs try to get Ivy? I wouldn't go out of my way. If he's the best player available, so let's say like Sharp is gone. I'm really high on Dyson Daniels, by the way, guys. Let's say Benedict Matherin's gone. If it's between Eason or Ivy, yeah, look, if he's the best player available and he falls, yeah, I don't think you really need to worry about position. But yeah, I don't go out of your way to get him though. I wouldn't like try to trade everyone to get, because right now Ivy, even though he's like people are still high on him, his draft stock has decreased quite a bit. after the combine. People not as hype. A lot of people are calling him overrated. Like, I'm talking about NBA teams. They're calling him overrated. But he has... shoot. Hold on. Let me see. I want to prove it to you so it's not just me, like, saying it. Who's this? Who? Jaden Ivey is overrated as a college player, might be underrated as an NBA player. I don't know. That wasn't what I was looking for. It's on one of my link. Honestly, with you know, you guys know I was doing this as far as like getting all my links ready for the mock draft that I'm creating. And it's on one of these, but I don't want to look for it right now. Actually, hold on. I think I do know where it's at. Like, was it the 4? Nah, I don't know. I can't find it. But yeah, it didn't go like super well for him. So I'm gonna say no. I haven't heard good things about Tari Eason workouts, according to some dude on another channel. Who's the dude? What they say? I mean, from what I've heard, he got quite a few praises. But I mean, if you look at any mock draft, he's pretty low. Like, I don't know what's going on there. He will be a work in progress for sure. You know, he has a lot of similarities to Kawhi, like height-wise, size-wise, even his hands. They're like slightly smaller than Kawhi's, but yeah. Oh, by the way, let me just go ahead and bring this up. I don't do it a lot because I don't try to like flash it in your face. But if you guys want to support the channel in any way, and it's been like all over the place. We're kind of around 30. It's like 30 to 25 to 30 to 25. Anyways, if you guys want to become a Patreon member and support the channel, it's only $2 per month. So I'm not trying to ask for a lot. So if you really like the content, you want to help, link in the description for that. Or you can become a YouTube member and link in the description for that as well. But it's like really easy because, hold on. Where is it? Oh crap, this is my channel. Hold on, your channel. Yeah, you would just hop over and hit this join button on the channel. So, and here's a few of the people that are members. But anyways, if you want to support, it's all there. Have you heard the trade rumors, Clan? No, what's the trade rumors? I think it was Mavs draft and Locked On. Oh, okay. I love the San Antonio Spurs too. Look him up, Clan. Victor Wembanyama. I would love this. Oh no! I know. He's legit. He's like Chet Holmgren, but better. He's amazing. His size is ridiculous. Like the amount of speed he has at that height is kind of crazy. Well, that's another reason why I'm like, just invest in the future. Like, don't try to force your way into the playoffs this season because it's not going to do much. Like, invest in the future. Obviously, you want the young guys to compete, but you know, if you're not good enough in the West, you're just not going to be good enough in the West. And go into that next season, man, and try to get a Wembanyama. Yeah, Wembanyama is ridiculous though. It was actually Swish Hill that got me on him. And I was like, oh my God, who is this? We were on what was it? StreamYard, and he was showing me and Impeccable already knew Victor Wembanyama. I didn't. He was showing me. I was like, oh my goodness. Yep. He did smoke Chet. Yep. He showed me that too. I was like, oh my God. Yeah, West is gonna be so tough. It's getting ridiculous, guys. We got to get it together now. I wish the Spurs got the #1 pick. I like non-tanking teams. Yeah, it would have been nice, but you know, it is what it is. I say you guys just play all your rookies and tank for next season to get win by them. How many people are here that's not Spurs fans? Because that's pretty awesome. I want a larger audience that aren't just Spurs fans, honestly. You guys should just play all your rookies. I mean, that's what I said. Me. Really? That's pretty cool. Well, yeah, I know you're a Spurs fan. That's pretty cool. Yeah, no, I agree. I think you should trade away DJ, trade away Keldon, you know, if you get the right enough whatever for, you know. I originally came from the draft content. Oh, really? That's pretty cool. I don't know. This upcoming season, obviously, it's going to be Spurs centric. Obviously, it's going to always be Spurs centric, but I am going to add more videos about other teams once I get more and more familiar. But I think the draft is actually a good way for me to open up my horizons, because doing all this draft stuff, and especially creating this mock draft that I've been doing over the past like week or so, it's like forced me to look at other teams, the way that they do things. And I have to say, I knew that the Kings were bad. I didn't know they were this bad. They suck. Like Spurs fans, if you ever question what Brian Wright is doing, just be happy you're not the Kings. They suck. They suck. They suck so bad. I'm gonna make an NBA channel and a Spurs channel. I like your channel a lot. Thank you. Yeah, it's gonna be Spurs centric, but I'm gonna add more NBA stuff. I need to focus in on this channel because honestly, I won't feel legit until we get to like 10K. Yeah. Oh, cool. Clipper fan, but your channel is cool. Thank you. Hey, people that's new to the channel and you just came for draft content, check these out. So if you go to my channel and you go to original Spurs anthems, which they're more so just having fun, but because of Manu is like my favorite one I did. Okay, so like watch that and tell me what you think. Obviously not right now, but like whenever. You can just if you comment on it, it'll stand out on my stuff. Like I'll know that you commented on it because it's like, oh wait, somebody commented on because of Manu. That's a while ago. So like watch that one, and you might like that. And then a bunch of Spurs parodies. Manu Sings the Box is a personal favorite. The fact that it only got 4.8K views is asinine. I actually think that that's the one that should have like blew it. If anything blew up, that should have been the one that blew up. But YouTube hates me. So. Kawhi was your favorite player when he was with Spurs. Yeah. I don't like Kawhi. I guess we went through everything. Is there any other players you want to throw out there that you want my like quick take on in this draft? I mean, I can go ahead and tell you, even though it's on my mock draft, I can already tell you like who I think the Spurs are going to take at ninth. Keon Ellis. Oh, I like Keon Ellis. He plays with a lot of heart. As far as asking if he fits on the Spurs, I guess he seemed like the type of player that would fit on any team. You know what I mean? Like anyone could use him. He actually reminds me of a Amon Shumpert type player. I don't like Jake LaRavia that much. Jake LaRavia to me is more so just a decent team player that plays decent defense, but he's not like great at anything. And that's just my take on it. Like I don't know. He's a good team player. I think he'll be good off the bench for any team at that small forward position, but that's all I got. Kennedy Chandler, he's amazing. I think this one even has us taking Kennedy. Yeah. Like some people will be angry with that. They will like, oh my God, he's only 6 foot. But like one thing that's special about him is that he's 6 foot, but he's not a liability on defense. And that's what's crazy. Like he's actually a very good defender, and he's stupid fast and quick. Like I think you go after a Kennedy Chandler, especially if you make some moves in this draft, right? Like you already have Trey Jones, you get a Kennedy Chandler, and you set your team up, and you would have to trade DJ at that point. Like maybe trade him for a 13th, 12th overall pick or something, you know, with obviously maybe another player that they give us. I don't know. I'm just throwing some out there. I think you could set up your team pretty nice, but overwhelmingly, I would take Kenny over Ty Washington. Oh no, I like Kennedy Chandler more than Ty. Ty, he might end up. I mean, I know that it's like early to know, but he might end up being injury prone. I don't know. And someone asked about Rollins. That's a player I don't know. Ryan Rollins. Maybe we should look him up right now. I'm gonna have to redo some videos, by the way, tomorrow. Ryan Rollins. Yeah, I never even seen him. Okay. Hugo Besson. Benson. I like Hugo. I think that he is the definition of a modern day guard, especially with him. Crap, let me see. Oop. Anyways, especially with him. Jeez, he's averaging a lot of points. Oh, he plays for okay. Hugo Besson. I'm sorry. He can create his own shot. He really reminds me of like a player that would look up to Steph Curry. I'm not saying he's as good as Steph Curry. Obviously, he's not. His driving needs some work in traffic, but overall, I really like him. He's like a modern day guard. What you expect out of a guard like that. Oh my goodness. Trade DJ for a 6-foot guard. LJ and M Easy. I swear y'all hate me. Come on, Clan, you tripping. I'm sorry, bro. Kenny Chandler's a great player. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not necessary. And I didn't say trade him for Kennedy. I didn't say that. Wait, did I even say? I didn't even say that. I didn't say trade. I said trade. I said you get Kennedy Chandler if you trade DJ for a higher pick. And then if you had a Kennedy Chandler, you're still good. But obviously DJ's a better player, but Kennedy Chandler, I'm not. All right, okay, let me get this out the way. I'm not obsessed over like who's better right now. I understand that Kennedy Chandler, when he comes to, if he came to the San Antonio Spurs, he wouldn't necessarily right off the bat be a star player or better than DeJounte. I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about the possibility of adding on to your future. And if you could add on to your future, I'm sorry, replacing DJ with Kennedy Chandler right now, while he will need a little bit of time, would be a fine thing to do. I'm sorry. You'll be able to get an extra pick. You'll be able to really build your team. It'll be a super young team. You're going to suck for a season or two, but it will be, you know, a dice I'm willing to roll. But I never said trade. I don't even know what you mean, but I wouldn't go out of my way. Didn't I say that? I'm sorry. Didn't I say I wouldn't go out of my way? Or was that for another player? No, that was for Jaden Ivey. But, well, I wouldn't go out of my way for Kennedy Chandler either. So if someone wants to pick Kennedy Chandler at 13 or 14 or whatever, I'm not going to go out of my way and trade DJ to do. I'm just saying, if you wanted to get an extra pick and you're like, okay, we want this, you know, new point guard, Kennedy Chandler. I mean, that's a telltale sign that DJ's probably gone. I mean, because at that point, that would be Josh Primo, who they already want him to kind of take on more of a facilitating role. And then on top of it, it would be, because who they have on this one? Well, I guess that would be the only one, but I don't know. What are we talking about? Clan, me and my friend are doing yard work and lemonade stands over the summer. I might become a patron soon. Hey, that'd be pretty cool. Thank you. Thoughts on Koloko? Oh my God, I hate Koloko. The consensus is hating on him right now. Oh, I guess I'm the consensus. Yeah, I hate his game. He's like I don't know, man. He's an early 2000s big man. I don't like him. Yeah, it's not a lot to his game. Not a lot of good touch around the rim. Not a lot of skill. Little flat-footed. I'm not crazy about him. Over Koloko over Mark Williams. I think Mark Williams is a better player, but honestly, either one of them, I don't want any of those centers. Yeah, I don't want any of them. I feel like you can get that outside of the draft if you want it. Tari Eason. Oh, I like Tari Eason. I think he's a two-way. He's the closest thing when you say who's going to be the next Kawhi. He's the closest thing that could be the next Kawhi for the Spurs. Who would you pick at number 9? I would honestly, Sohan, Eason, or Daniels. And there's a reason for this. I would go with Dyson Daniels because I don't think Dyson Daniels is getting a lot of love. I don't think that he'll fall too much more. But the thing is, I think Sohan, there's talks that he could potentially fall, and I know they got him in 10, but there's talks that he could potentially fall. There's talks that Eason could potentially fall. And if we get real lucky, maybe 20. I don't think they will, but maybe 20. Or maybe you could try to get one of these picks if you really want to take on one of those players. But yeah, I just feel like Dyson Daniels, I just don't think he'll fall. And we'll get really lucky if he does fall to us. And for the record, Clan, I don't hate you. I know. What about Walker Kessler? I don't think he benefits us much, but Walker Kessler would be great for like the Grizzlies. I know they got Grizzlies taking Jovic right here. I would see them taking Walker Kessler. He would kind of replace Steven Adams. That makes a lot of sense for them. I don't know what utility we really have for a Walker Kessler right now, especially when there's so much like potential shooters out there. I really hate that Terquavian is out. That really sucks. Mathurin not falling past 8. You never know. But if that's the, I mean, literally, guys, I'm cool. Like I'll be screwed if my guys are gone. So if like Eason, Sohan, Bending Mathurin, and Dyson Daniels are all gone, then I'm like screwed. But I don't think that'll be the case. I don't even see how that would be the case. Shaden Sharp might even fall to us, and I would take him. I got 1 Sohan, 2 Eason, 3. I was about to say, isn't that mine? But no, you didn't have Jang. I had Jang at 5. Honestly, I might change that. The only reason I left Shaden Sharp off because I didn't think he'll fall. But a lot of people are saying he might fall. Shouldn't the Spurs trade down if they want to take Eason? Yeah. Yeah. It depends on what the Spurs want to do. But I don't know. I don't know. Where the predicament the Spurs are in right now, I don't see them trading down much. Trading up is hard. Trading down is hard. I don't know. Moving in the draft at all is pretty difficult. I don't know. The only thing we can bank on is that the Spurs will have the 9th pick. You know what I mean? So I try not to get too excited when it comes to moving. I don't see a lottery team taking Eason besides Charlotte. I wonder why so many people don't like Eason. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Ugh. All right, guys. I can go ahead and hop off. I think we had a pretty good discussion. I didn't get a lot of pushback. I was actually expecting more pushback tonight. So I guess most people just agreed with me. Oh, wait, I can check and see if anybody would agree with me. Oh, yeah, it's about 50-50. 40% said yes, blow the roster up. Basically 60% said no. Oh, yeah, that'll be my next one. Maybe I should just write that down. Maybe Rollins will be my next one. See, he better be good. Yep. All right, well, I'll get with you guys later, man. Thanks for the support. Like I said before, like if anybody wants to support the channel, you can just go straight to the channel and click that join button, or you can go to Patreon and become a Patreon member. It's only $2 per month. And by the way, linked trivia night. Like, I'm really trying to figure this out because I want to keep doing the giveaways and everything for the trivia. I'm still trying to figure out how I can add as many people in on the trivia as possible. So we got to figure that out. More than likely, what we can do, especially for the month of June, is draft night, to do the trivia early in draft night. So we'll talk about that. It got to be before draft starts, because once draft starts, I do not care. Like I don't like I'm invested. Okay. but maybe we can do it like right before draft night. Bye clan, see you next time. Always waiting for more videos. Yes sir. I don't have any videos ready for tomorrow because like all my videos got demonetized. So I'll in the morning I'll record something. I don't know. I don't feel like doing it tonight. All right, I'll give it to you guys later. Oh mate, yeah. Yeah, I'll have something. I'll get. But yeah. Oh crap, I didn't mean to just leave this up here. But yeah, if you guys want to support, it's there. All right. All right. Everyone say goodnight. Tell each other goodnight. That's what we do. That's what we do here. Even people that haven't been commenting, make sure you tell each other goodnight. All right. It's be hospitable. Come on. Peace. Come on. Give some good nights. Come on. Tell your fam good night. Good night. There we go. Thanks, Jason. Come on. See you next time. Oh, night. Oh, that's so sweet. Any more good night? Oh, G. Oh, Pelican fan. Night, Tyler. Oh, that's more like it. I would love to get. No, we're not. Yeah. We talked about that already, Michael. You're a little late. Good night. All right, there we go. Good night. There we go. All right, I'll give it to you guys later, man. 90. He even put a 90 night in there. He put a 90 night in there. Thanks for all men. Oh, okay. I understand now. I was like, yeah, I guess all men are cool. I guess. I didn't give you all men, but I guess men are cool. All right, guys. I'll give it to you later. Deuces.